yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have it douse, not what I'm about. You don't wanna fuck with me.
You don't wanna, we back at it again here on the Alex Doomsday Linus channel, and I appreciate y'all for tuning in. You already know it's my paisan, the one, and I'm excited for his 140-pound debut. So as we wait for the presser to begin, I'm just gonna go ahead and let you guys know that, man, phone lines will be open. They're open now. I'll have the banner up there for you guys, so you can see the number to call in. So thanks again for tuning in. What up, y'all? What up, champies? Let me go ahead and get this actually mapped out. I know that some of you guys are probably already in the chat. Duly appreciated. My man E1 Nuno, shout out to you, champy, in the building. You know I gotta hit him with it. And if you know,
Done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's
big
at the top
things
can Who's at the top think I'm gonna
intro song went wild. And UK Rob tried to tell me something earlier, man. He said, your man's lost the plot, bro. Okay, so the pressers actually commenced. We're live. So get ready, y'all. Got the announcer up there. You got what are the first boxes up here? You got, who is this? Mark Shunok is the announcer. So shout out to Mark Shunok. Top rank girls in the back. That's right. We ready. And remember the contact number once the phone lines are open. Make sure that you go ahead and take advantage and call in. Number's 1-856-624-3369. And we'll be taking calls after the presser is done with. And you know what we do on the presser day, man? We try to pick up on certain little nuances, see how the fighters are looking, how confident they are, and obviously getting us ready for fight day on Saturday night. So you got Teofimo up there next to Xander Zayas. They've been good friends for a while. They've trained together in the same camps down in Florida. So you got Xander Zayas, Teofimo Lopez on one side, and you got Pedro Campa. And Xander Zayas' opponent, whose name slips my mind. Remember to tune in, and when you do, hit that notification bell so you know next time I'm going live and giving you this boxing content. Also, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Support the channel. Appreciate y'all. Get us to 1,000. We're almost there. We're about like 40-something odd subscribers away from reaching that first goal. And like I said, it's much appreciated. We get to do more as the platform grows. So right now, Xander Zayas from San Juan, PR. Let's look into it together and see what Xander Zayas is actually saying right now.
How do you keep that under wraps and you deal with that pressure and just stay the course and stay focused?
Es parte de saber lo que uno quiere en la vida. Yo tengo mis metas claras, sé lo que quiero hacer y no tengo ningún tipo de duda que yo puedo lograr cada una de ellas. It's all about having your dreams and what you want to do in life clear in your head, and I have no doubt that I can accomplish everything that I want.
Well, I'm excited.
Facing Espada, man, as you can see, Xander Zayas is dominating both languages, man. That's going to be very good for him as his rise continues. He's able to talk to both demographics, his Latino side and his American and English-speaking fans. So that's a big plus. Look out for Xander Zayas, man. He's going to be making more waves. And let's take a listen to what Espadas is saying.
Hi to everybody that's here. Thank you so much for coming. Xander is a great fighter that's coming up. I feel very confident to come and compete.
Very confident, but humble at the same time.
Does his experience challenge Xander in a way that he hasn't been challenged before?
¿Crees que tu experiencia puede competir contra?
What do you guys think about that? Do you think that Espadas' experience will create a big challenge for Xander's Eyes? Or Xander's Eyes, going to walk through and handle business? I mean, it's, to me, very easy answer. Xander's Eyes is young, strong, hungry, disciplined, and has a great team around him. So I don't see Espadas' experience actually having any effect on that. Real quick, back down to the chatty patty. Let's get it. Shout out to E1 and Nano again for tuning in with us, man. He says, what you think the outcome will be for this fight, bro? Well, before I hit you with that answer, we have my man Rudy in the building, so hit him with it. Let's go, champ. I think that this fight for Teofimo Lopez is going to be a good comeback fight for him. What does good mean, Blanco? What does good mean, Alex? Well, I'll let you know what it is. It means that it's a great fight coming back for him as far as competition-wise and acclimation to the new weight. Now, he was having trouble already, making that weight. And he, expressed that. Teofimo expressed to us how, difficult it was getting, and then it was time for him to move up. So I see him coming in strong. I see him coming in well acclimated. So I think that the fight's going to go in Teofimo Lopez's favor. I think that his loss after Cambosos Jr. was a reinvigoration, I think, more than anything. And listen, you win some, you lose some. Teofimo Lopez is showing weaknesses mentally, if that's what you want to call it. I call it life. I call it going through things in life and being able to eventually come out on top. And I think that's what Teofimo did. And for all those out there that call it mental weaknesses and things like that, well, shit, man. When's the last time you went through something, if ever? So I think he's mentally prepared. And I think he'll do a great job. But Rudy, let's go, champy. Anybody else is tuning in, man, make sure that you do call in if you're available, man. Plug you right in, and you can state your opinions. I know there's sometimes there's some back and forth on the chat, so let me know if you want to go ahead and come in and maybe state your facts against someone else. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Maybe you want to go 2-minute rounds with another caller. I'll make it happen. So stay tuned. Make sure you pay attention. Again, this is the Teofimo Lopez versus Pedro Campa final presser, that is. And we're taking a look at the fighters right now. Teofimo Lopez. Now let's get back to it real quick. Let's get back to it. Let's see what Teofimo Lopez is saying.
ESPN.
Well, first and foremost, want to thank God, want to thank him for all of us being here today, first and foremost on that part. I mean, at the end of it all,
I don't know.
It's too much energy. I feel like that's what it is. Anywho, like I said, man, it feels
very
great,
charismatic young man.
Back at home,
Easy
ESPN,
going.
on the platform, the greatest platform in the world, really, and alongside with Top Rank. For everybody being here, man, it's Vegas for the weekend. So, hey, let's just have a great time. Let's put on a show for everybody. And I can't wait to show everyone why Teofimo is the greatest of all time.
You mentioned Vegas weekend.
Whoa.
Whoa,
wait a minute there, buddy. My man said why I'm the greatest of all time. Listen, it's great to have self-belief, and I think that it's great that he's in this mental space, but those are tall claims. Let's see what Teofimo Lopez shows us. Got my man Rudy asking, how much should we bet on Teofimo, bro? Well, listen to me, champion. I mean, I'm guaranteed. Right now, and forgive me if maybe you think that I'm, going with my heart here because he's a paisan of mine, but I guarantee a victory. I don't see Teofimo losing to Pedro Campa. I think Pedro Campa, creates a good comeback fight. But let's check out Campa right now. What is Campa saying right now? Let's see.
Yo vengo bien preparado, sé lo que voy a hacer arriba del ring. Porque
I know what I'm going to do in the ring.
Es un boxeador grande en el mundo del boxeo, pero estoy concentrado, estoy bien
I'm
preparado.
Concentrated and very prepared.
First of all, thank you so much. I'm blessed to be here. I really don't care what people think. I know what.
Oh, you're never supposed to care what people think, right?
Great fighter, one of the best. So I'm prepared, and I'm just concentrated, and I think I'm going to win.
Preparation is the key. Recently, you brought in Manny Robles into your corner.
All right.
What's the camp like?
Manny Robles is in the camp. Look at that. Manny Robles is in the campy. Looked like my other camera froze on my ass, but okay, Manny Robles. I mean, I still think that bringing in the Manny Robles doesn't equate to a victory, but it does equate to a competitive fight in knowing that Robles, comes up with some good game plans for his fighters. He's a well-experienced trainer. But Campa, I feel like it's going to be overwhelmed. So, yeah, man. How much do you should we bet on Teofimo, bro? Bet what you want. Bet what you can. Bet on the win. I think that this is easy money for any of the guys out there betting. This is easy money. I think that you can make some good money. Obviously, I haven't checked out the odds. Usually on Fridays, I'll go ahead and see what picks I can post up. I slacked off last time, but it was a new idea that I just came up with. So hopefully for this one, you guys go ahead and visit the community page. I'll put it up there. But I got Teofimo for sure winning, Xander Zayas winning. These are the guys that we want to win. Now, if you're asking rounds and stuff like that, we can get into it on Friday and really break down what we think where we can make some money. So let's go back to Teofimo right now. He's always talking, some ish. Let's see what he says now.
And letting them know the takeover is not don't call it a comeback now. It's a takeover.
It's the takeover.
Call it the takeover.
Almost 9 months since your first and only defeat. What did you take away from that experience? How has it made you not only a better fighter, but a better person? And what we're going to see Saturday night.
Very important question.
I love how God works in mysterious ways. You know what I'm saying? I've accomplished so much within my 5 years in the pro game. You know what I'm saying? And that's all from the grace of the Lord. So I just look at it like this, man. My first loss, yeah, cool. This ain't my first loss. This is actually my 21st loss, if we count the amateurs as well. So I always bounce back. I'm always that type of person.
Good call.
The first step to success is failure. And tonight, Saturday night, definitely a lot of people are going to tune in on that, man. I just want to be someone that's going to inspire others, inspire the new generation.
There you go. He wants to inspire the new generation. Look, he's still the same humble guy, but at the same time cocky as fuck. And he should be. He shouldn't be anything less than cocky in this fight. Yeah, he's the favorite. He's the guy coming back from his only loss, and he's a great champion. He was a great champion, a unified champion. Some of you probably argue that, but he seems to be well put together. He doesn't seem stressed out. He seems confident. He seems happy. I think that we get ourselves a very effective Teofimo Lopez come Saturday night. Definitely. Let's go back to the chat. Shout out to everybody hitting the like button, man. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you already haven't. And make sure you hit the notification bell so you know next time I'm going live, champ. All right. We're covering the presser right now. We got the main and the co-main right now. Teofimo Lopez, Xander Zayas heading that card. And again, let's take a look at Teofimo Lopez Sr. watching now. Okay, he's talking about Dad now. Let's see what Dad's saying. I'm going to have to keep the volume up on this. He said it's the takeover. All right, so Teofimo Lopez is definitely right now, in promoter mode right now. He's really getting people to go and check this fight out. Listen, man, he's still growing too as a speaker in public. I think that sometimes, we come crashing down hard on these young men. But confidence, humbleness, and I think that he'll be having a great comeback this Saturday night, guys. Remember, this is the press, so we're just checking shit out, seeing the small things, seeing how the fighters are looking, acting, and presenting themselves, giving us an idea, especially from our bros out there and ladies that like to put some money down on these fights. It's very important that we tune in together and we kind of read the room in the best way we can so we can make the best bets. And, hey, even if you're not betting, if you want to root for the guy that you think is best, these are important times for us to just watch and see what these fighters are presenting. So right now the photo op is on. And again, guys, once the presser's over, I will be taking calls. So let me get the banner up, actually, so that you guys... There we go. And I don't know what the hell happened to that camera, but I'm going to have to fix that. So right now, Xander Zayas and Espadas face off. Both, around the same height, actually. Don't see no major advantages right now. Only one I do know is that Xander Zayas is hungry, is younger, and is a good fighter. So Espadas is going to have to give it his all to intimidate and put Xander Zayas on the back foot. Okay, looks like the stare down is getting crazy. Nobody want to look away. There's a lot of energy right now coming from Xander Zayas. Both these guys looking at each other. Hey, I love it. Nobody wants to turn away. Nobody wants to turn away. What an awkward scene right now. Nobody hopped in. Holy shit. Hey, listen, it's only awkward if you turn away, right? Because then you're turning away from your warrior self. So don't turn away until the other guy does. All right, Teofimo Lopez right now. He's, putting on his game face, I guess. Got the mean mug with the Dalmatian on his sweater. And again, Teofimo Lopez seems to be the shorter man. Pedro Campa has the height. Not that it super matters. You already know what matters. You got to take into account the actual, reach advantage. Some smaller guys got long arms. But Teofimo Lopez right now, grilling Pedro. Pedro not looking away. One with the hat forward, one with the hat backwards. Nobody turn. All right, Pedro Campa turns away. And there you go. Teofimo Lopez, Pedro Campa, August 13th, this Saturday night. If you're in Las Vegas, it will be at the Hilton Resorts Casino. And for those that are checking it out online, you got the Espn Plus app. Like my man Teofimo said, man, he was selling it to y'all, man. ESPN cable. This is not no pay-per-view. We ain't paying for this one unless you're paying for the app. But great comeback card right now. I'm excited. Teofimo Lopez, the takeover, the take back. Well, listen, he's gonna have to come in and actually, impress time and time again for the next 3 fights at least, in order for us to believe in him again. I believe in him from the rip. I wasn't really too tough on him on his loss. Obviously, there were certain things and critique that I obviously had, but didn't have too many bad things to say. Sometimes it's a good day in the office. Sometimes it's a bad day. So there you go. Teofimo Lopez versus Pedro Campa press conference is over. And shit, man, hit him with it. Anybody that wants to call in right now, the number is 1-856-624-3369. Call in on Skype. All right, fellas, ladies. Call in on Skype if you want to just, touch on some things. Maybe you want to say your piece, what you think about the fight. It is Teofimo Lopez versus Pedro Campa and Xander Zayas versus Espadas. We do have other, fights on the undercard that we can talk about as well. So let me open up the phone lines. And again, guys, I know there's some of you out there probably never called in, but I'm telling you, call in, say your piece. It's all good. Don't be scared, y'all. Don't be scared. Got the 2 minutes, two minutes on the minute right here. All right, so again, Teofimo Lopez versus Pedro Campa. Listen, it's not like I knew too much about Pedro, but like I told you before, he's a good comeback fight to where we don't put Teofimo Lopez in a crazy fight. Now Pedro Antonio is a tough dude, man. He got 34 fights. He's experienced. He's got some good, okay power. He's got some knockouts, that's for sure. I think it's 23 KOs if I'm not mistaken. All right, so listen, the phone lines are open. If nobody hitting the phone line, I will be out. So let me know on the chat if anybody is interested. If not, we'll go ahead and close this out. My computer's giving me the spinning colorful circle of no service right now. So hopefully you guys are good with me right now on the live stream. Again, Pedro Campa going to be facing Teofimo Lopez this Saturday. So if you guys got no more questions, you're not calling in, then what can I say? I'm out of here. Hold on now. Somebody coming in. Somebody hit the like button. Yo, Eric Cruz. What's up, Champy? Listen, shout out to Eric Cruz, man. All my Texas bros, man. I will be in Texas the weekend of the Canelo Alvarez versus Gennady Golovkin fight. This is the trilogy, y'all. I'm going to be in Texas. So I'm shouting out all my Texas bros and anybody that's, that's willing to come over. I'm going to have a spot Airbnb over there in Texas. My lady surprised me and got me a gift, man. Dumatron's been needing to get adjusted. So got me an appointment with Dr. Tubio, man. And it's I'm very excited because this doctor is actually done so much good for so many people, man. And, these adjustments, these techniques that he has, man, it's I think exactly what I need, and I'm gonna be excited to be out there. So I said to myself, wait, it's the Canelo Alvarez Triple G fight. I'm out there, so I'm gonna be having a little fight party out there, man. You're more than welcome to come. My man Eric Cruz, Tank, my whole Texas squad, man, Joseph, everybody that's out there, hit me up on the DM. If you guys want more details, let me know. If you guys are able to come down, I'm going to be out there. We're going to have some fun. So, Eric, man, if you want to call, the contact number is 1-856-624-3369. And for anybody watching on YouTube, it's up on the top. Whoa. All right. Looks like we might have our first caller. Who's this? Hold up now.
Frank, man.
Who's this?
Frank Bay.
Frank. Where you calling from, Frank?
I'm calling from the Bay, San Francisco, Oakland.
Shout out to Frank from
Fairfield,
the Bay.
Vallejo.
Dale pues, brother. How do you feel about Teofimo Lopez's return to the 140-pound division? And how do you think he does with Pedro Campa? Is it an easy win? What do you think about Saturday night?
Well, first, I'm not a fan of very many fighters, but I'll just admit it, I'm a fan of Teo. I think he puts on great, exciting fights. So that's why I'm calling in. But, this should look similar to what Virgil did to McKinson.
Okay.
If he doesn't do basically that, then I wouldn't call it a success. But he should do that easily. He should handle this Campa guy pretty easily.
Okay.
He should.
All right. So after this fight, if he does finish him good, the way you're saying, who do you hope for Teo Lopez to fight next? And do you really think that Ryan Garcia wants the sauce?
Okay. If they're saying it, I believe it. You know, I know people are going to say, oh, they're capping, but I don't think they're capping. I truly believe every fighter wants the biggest and best fight because the biggest and best fight offers the most money. So I don't see why you'd want to keep taking on contenders for. Well, Ryan made $2 million his last fight. I don't know what Teo made, but do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, so
Like with Virgil, well, let me just finish. With Virgil, people say, oh, he shouldn't fight Bud. Well, he should because that's going to be the biggest money fight. So imagine with Teo, his next fight most likely is going to be Barbosa. But why would you take that when you can make a few million against Ryan Garcia? So I really hope it's Ryan.
all right, shit, me and you both. I think that Teofimo Lopez would be super ready for Ryan Garcia. Even though Ryan Garcia has been impressing me with his, his newfound confidence, still got my money on Teofimo Lopez. Frank, again, let me get your contact. You said Frank from the Bay, right?
Yes.
San Francisco, because I'm putting you down, brother, so we know who's calling in. You're my very first caller, so I'm gonna hit you with the air horn 3 times.
For sure.
I mean, shout out to you, Frank. And don't forget.
But I wanted to ask you, what do you think all the hate, because all I see is hate for Teo Lopez and Lomachenko. I just see all this. I understand because he talks a lot, but I mean, how do you feel about all the hate he receives?
Well, what I feel is this, boxing is what have you done for me lately, Frank? We got to understand sometimes. All right. We got another caller. Listen,
right, but
we got another caller coming in.
Don't you think he puts on great fights?
No,
that ultimately that's what matters.
So before we go ahead and take the next call, I'll leave it at this, Frank. I don't think that we should be talking any shit about these fighters. I think Lomachenko has accomplished a lot. I think that Teofimo Lopez, as a young fighter, has accomplished a lot. So, all the bad talk and the bad mouthing, and people are kind of moving forward with the new fighters. There's so many young fighters right now that people are moving forward. So I think Teofimo just needs to come back and really, put some fire out there in his fights, his first couple of fights, and he'll be back in the loving arms of the public. Now, as far as Lomachenko, he's been out of the picture as well. So, until these fighters come back and give us the action that we know they can give us, I think that you'll hear all this bad mouthing. It's what you've done for me lately.
Yes.
But Frank,
they badmouthed Virgil last fight, so.
But you saw what Virgil did.
Oh well.
The only one, the animal. I'm real big on Virgil, so I'm gonna keep rooting for him.
Definitely.
Frank, thank you for calling in, my brother. Again, you were the first caller.
Yeah, thank you.
Down in the records. Bye. Peace out.
Thank you.
All right, that was our very first caller, and it looks as though we had another caller trying to call in, and it was my man Eric Cruz. Eric Cruz, you can go ahead and call in again. This is the first time we open up the phone lines. I'm a one-man army. I'm getting it together, but we just went over to the Teofimo Lopez versus Pedro Campa presser. It was a short one. It was only the main and the co-main event that was actually showcased. So I wonder who's in the actual undercard. Real quick, Boxing with Frank Bay. That's the name. Are you a fan of Teo? All right, so I'm going to put you down as Boxing with Frank Bay. That was the man that just called in. Oh!
Fort Worth, GX 4 +181.
Welcome to the Alex Doomsday Lioness channel, talking boxing. And who do we have the pleasure of speaking with?
Hey, Doomsday, it's me, Eric Cruz. How you doing,
Oh, brother? Chill, Chizzy. It's E-Money.
Yeah. I had to call in, man. I saw your show came up. I'm driving right now, just in case if my audio doesn't sound that great. Might be going through some rough patches.
Nah, you sound great, actually.
You are awesome. So what are you discussing, Teofimo?
Yeah, we got the Teofimo Lopez versus Pedro Campa fight this Saturday, and I'm just trying to get a sense of what everyone thinks about the take back, the comeback, whatever hashtag you want to plug in. And, Xander's Eyes is also on the card. And, as long as we're speaking Teofimo Lopez, we're talking about Ryan Garcia also claiming that he wants to fight him. So give us your take real quick on what's going on with Teo.
Man, with on Tio, I was very high on Tio whenever he came out. I felt like that fight with Lomachenko kind of made him, but whenever he took that loss, it was like Wilder whenever he lost versus Fury, right? Where it was like we can understand that anybody.
Okay, looks like we lost Eric. Eric, if you want to call back, man, we were really getting into the meat of things. Apologies for that. It was a disconnection. He was talking about rough patches, but I don't know if he reached a rough patch or if it was me. Eric Cruz, you could call right back if you want to. Sorry about that, brother. You were going through a rough patch, or if not, I hit the wrong button. But while we wait for my man Eric Cruz to come back, hopefully he figures out that he's talking to the wind right now before he says all he goes and tells us all his spill. Tigrazo in the building. Tigre, two-time champ. Tigre, two-time, says, what part of Texas, bro? It's going to be in Sugar Hill, Texas, I believe. I think that's where it is, but I'll give you guys more details in the next couple of episodes. I'm still trying to map shit out, but it's going to be in Sugar Hill, Texas, if I'm not mistaken. Rudy says, glad you're back, man. Shit, man, appreciate you. I'm glad I'm back in the chair talking my talk. Clay, cheer. Yo, shout out. Mad love sent over from the UK, man. My boy Clay out in the UK representing the brethren. Christopher Jermaine said, what's good, Doomy? Man, we just finished covering the Teofimo Lopez versus Pedro Campa fight. We had Eric Cruz on the phone, man, but it got disconnected. I don't know what exactly happened, but we had him on the phone, and we're just giving the opportunity for anybody that wants to call in, say their piece. Some of you guys are against Teo, some of you guys are not. I want to hear what you want to say. And you might find your adversary, your rival on the chat or on the phone lines that you want to go ahead and battle against. So let me see what your spill is and call in. The contact numbers on Skype, 1-856-624-3369. All right, back at it again. Eric, how long were you talking before you realized?
Oh no, my call disconnected like right away, so I was able to see when my call dropped. So I kind of know where I left off. I was talking about Tio and his loss and how it resembled a little bit Wilder versus Fury, to where these two guys, they feel like they did nothing wrong and they have nothing to learn from. So that's the only thing that I see bad with Tio. I don't feel like it was a learning experience for him, his loss versus Cambosos. I think it is going to be like Virgil's last fight, where it's kind of like a tune-up to kind of keep him ready for a big fight coming up next. But I would have loved to see like a mature side of Tio, where I can see that, he took his loss like a man. He understood that, he did take that loss and that he can learn something from it. I mean, look at Canelo. He did it versus Mayweather. He did it versus even Bivol. Like after the fight, I didn't see him make any excuses. He said the better man won, and that's what it was. But with Tio, it was different, right? He was blaming, I think, the zone at first, and then he was blaming Top Rank. The Top Rank didn't want him, and now he's back with Top Rank. So I just don't see any self-improvement with him. So hopefully he can prove me wrong, and he can get the big fights coming forward, and hopefully he does take over like his name suggests.
Shit, man, I can't argue with that. Eric Cruz with some hard-hitting points. I think that there are similarities in the way the reaction to a loss between Wilder and Teofimo Lopez. And it's crazy because Teofimo Lopez even criticized Wilder for a bit. So I guess we're just going to have to see. I'm going to have to agree with you. I don't think I've seen any accountability, any solid accountability. So we'll be looking to see more on these points. Eric, thank you for calling in, champ. I appreciate you. And have a blessed day. Shout out to all the Texas crew. Cheers.
Yes, sir. We'll see you next month for sure, brother. Stay in touch.
All right. Cheers. All right, that was Eric Cruz calling in. Listen, we had another caller come in, but since the actual queue and the ability right now for me to actually have multiple phone lines is not. It's not to have an actual queue for me to just kind of buzz you guys in as you guys hold. This is the first time I'm opening the phone lines. I'm having a great response, so pretty soon I will do that. All right, we got our next caller coming in right now. You're tuning into the Alex Doomsday Linus channel, kicking asses the game. What's your name? Hello. Champy Champ.
What's up, Doomy?
What up, Champy? Who this?
This is Rick from Modesto.
Rick from Modesto. How you doing today?
Shout out to you. Doing it again.
That's right, brother. I'm back in the fucking chair, man. Doing what I like to do. Glad that
just calling in to say what's up, and just I don't know about Teofimo getting all that bad hype. It's because I don't know. He's sometimes a little bit too cocky. I think that's what it is. So with his loss to Cambosis, it kind of that's what happens when you talk cocky. That's what happens. So, but yeah, he should get this one. I'm pretty sure. They're not going to give him a tough fight. So he'll probably go about 5-6 rounds.
Okay,
and,
so
he should be
so you're predicting a victory in the first half of the fight.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. I mean, he's moving up in weight, but still, I think that guy they put in, 34 fights, but he only has a couple KOs, so I don't think he's that strong enough, to hurt Teofimo. So yeah, Teofimo by KO, and that's pretty much it, man. Have a good show, and welcome back, Dumitron. When are you going to? When are you going to get back Mario from Corpus Christi?
Shit, man, y'all need to freaking flood Mario's inbox and tell him to stop playing games and to team up with the Dumatron, man. I've talked to him a couple of times. He's a busy guy sometimes, and I don't know exactly what his schedule is looking like, but the door is more than open there for Mario. That's my bro. I've had plenty of talks with him. So let's see how this shit develops, man. But I'll keep kicking it up for you guys. Rick from Modesto, shout out to you. Blessed to you and the family, and I'll be hoping that you got a good prediction there, man. I want my Paisan to win, so a 5-6 round knockout would be great. Take care, champion.
Yeah. All righty, you too, man. Have a good one.
Cheers. All right, that was Rick from Modesto. Called in, said his piece, and he believes that the same thing will happen, as I said. Teofimo, I think Teofimo can make a statement with a knockout. Obviously, that's what we want to see, and he'll get back in line and in tune with that confidence that he's always had. But great points brought up by Eric, and points that are very important. Accountability is important, and it's important not only for others to kind of see that you're a good person, but it's also good for yourself to be able to move past that lost. The better man won, whatever it may be. Obviously, he's privy to information that we're not privy to, and I'm talking about Teofimo Lopez. So when he feels the way he feels about, this person doing him dirty or that doing that, those are personal feelings that he has more insight to. So we won't understand the full depth of that unless he hits me up and he wants me to give him an interview. I'll ask the right question, be respectful, and we'll get to the bottom of what exactly he means by these things. But for the most part, accountability, it's very important in this game in order for your development to continue. So again, we're here on the Alex Doomsday Linus channel. Shout out to everybody tuning in. JB Cinema in the building. Cheer. Now let's go to... Nope, wrong one. Let's go back to the chat if I missed anybody on there. And again, if you guys want to call in, phone lines will be open for another maybe 10 minutes at most. This was a quick one. This was just a press review with the whole crew. And, we're looking for little nuances, see what's going on, see how fighters are talking, the confidence. And, seeing how this develops onto the Saturday night event over there in Las Vegas. So anybody else that wants to call in, now is the time. In the meantime, let's take a look at Xander Zayas, also who's making his return. This is a pretty cool comeback kind of thing. Xander Zayas, Jesus Christ, I'm getting hit by the web gods right now. The web gods are not, or the web demigods, whatever. I'm not getting service on my internet here as best as I can. I'm gonna have to make a call and be like, hey, listen, either you give me that business service or I'm canceling on you. But I digress with my internet problems. Christopher Germain says Tio is a huge favorite. Yeah, he is a huge favorite. I mean, I didn't see Campa, being a crazy odd against him. So we're expecting a lot of good from Teofimo, even though, Pedro Campa is coming in, a veteran, 34 fights, got Manny Robles in his corner. Christopher Germain says, how is the tax thing going? It's going good. Shout out to Truthful Taxes. I can't be thankful enough, guys. I partnered up with a great team here in New Jersey. So check them out. Everybody got to do their taxes, y'all. That's one thing that you can't get away from. Taxes and death. And, a good tax preparer is what you want to have. Dumatron finished his course. I'm certified in all 50 states. So if you're looking to do your taxes, you're looking to, get some deductions and, really have somebody that can really help you through your tax process, which is a life process. And I'm looking to make, good relationships with some good clients because you know how Doomy is. Once I get involved with you, I want the best for you. It's just who I am. So I'll be looking to do the same in the tax business. So make sure you check us out, truthfultaxes.com. Truthful Taxes on IG. And look up onto the company. It's one of the fastest growing, if not the fastest growing tax company with over 230 locations across the country. So, it's going pretty good, Christopher. So hopefully it gets better once tax season really starts to kick up. But anybody interested in doing their taxes with Dumatron, hit me up now so that I can start preparing once tax season is in full swing. All right. JB Cinema says Champy Tio making a comeback. Hopefully he has a clear mind and his mind in a good place. We need the original Tio from the Loma days. I like that, JB. I like that. We do need that. We need that mental fortitude that we love to see in him that he had in the Lomachenko fight. He took risks. He did his thing. Accountability again, like Eric Cruz, is important. So let's see how this develops as he gets his confidence back, guys. He was winning, champion. He gets knocked off the high horse. It's not as easy as you think to come back from it. It's easy to say some things, from a chair and not being a person that experienced such things at those heights. So let's give Tio a little more credit. Let's give him a time. Let's give him another few opportunities, and I mean few other opportunities. I mean like a couple more fights to come to, and hopefully we get to see a little more accountability from him. But great point again, Eric Cruz. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. Shout out to everybody that called in, man. Listen, everybody's welcome to call in. I'm going to go ahead and get this a little more organized for you so that I can actually have people on the queue when they're calling in. Probably have to subscribe to another service. So please help me to get to that 1,000 so I can start earning some coin from this. They'll open up my super chats and stuff like that. I won't be able to get the memberships until I get to those higher marks. So let's keep chugging, little engine that could style, and get us to those markers, those mile markers, so we could do more on this platform. Excited, I'm reinvigorated, and I'm out of here. This was another episode of the Alex Doomsday Linus channel, here talking boxing. Kicking ass is the game. When you call in, let me get your name because the phone lines are open now. So nobody else is calling in, guys. I'm out of here. Pleasure to be here with you guys. Stay tuned. I might come with another one later, and if I don't, guarantee tomorrow. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, notification bell, and tell a friend so we get to this 1,000 already, all right? I'm out of here. Cheers.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good. Fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts. I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong. I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth. Can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have it douse, not what I'm about. Have your fucking cloud, it be raining now. I keep making sound, go another round. Bitch, I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.